Hey, you leave my totally legal hovercraft alone. Hello everybody, I'm Garrula64 and welcome back to Sonic Mania Plus mods. Today we're checking out Hooligans Mania, which is a work-in-progress mod that adds the Hooligans to Sonic Mania. Something I've been waiting for a very long time, ever since I first saw them, you know, appearing in Mirage Saloon, which was still quite the shock, because it's like, these guys, where have they been all this time? And then it's like, bam, all of a sudden, there they are, as if by magic, which they literally were, because Heavy Magician did it. But, anyway, we have Bark the Polar Bear over Sonic, and this is the, I don't know if this is the most complete part of the mod, but we have Fang over Mighty, and we have Bean the Dynamite over Ray. Now, I wanted to show off Bark first, because we haven't seen him at all yet. Fang is the same Fang that we've seen previously, except, you know, now he's part of a bigger picture. He's in a place where he truly belongs, and that place is stuck inside a capsule, you know, behind bars, like the thief he is. So far, Bean is very unfinished. The only things he really has going for him at the moment, we're gonna look at right now. But, for the most part, you know, Bean can stand, and that's good. He can stand there and look handsome, and then, he can be very scared. And aside from that, he can walk side to side fairly slowly. But, if he gets too fast, then, you know, he turns into a green squirrel. Which, I hate it when that happens, when my ducks turn into squirrels. But, can he look up? Kind of. He's got, like, a little bit of the up sprite there. He doesn't... That's kind of like... I think that's mostly Bean, right? Because he doesn't have Ray's tail. I kind of see the little bit of Bean's hair going on there. Yeah, I mean, and he can't fly yet, so that's all. That's pretty much all for Bean. Now, one of the new things that this mod adds so far is Special Stage Zone, which I think is a callback to Sonic Triple Trouble, where, I mean, in the intro you saw Fang going up against Heavy King, and they were trying to steal Fang's, like, little... I don't know, it's kind of like Fang's Eggmobile kind of thing. He's got, like, a little flying car. And I think in the special stages of Triple Trouble, you would fight Fang, but it wouldn't be much of, like, a fight, because he was so pathetic. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking that's what this is referencing. There are actually two versions of this as well. There's an Encore Mode that we will check out as Fang, amongst one last thing in a bit, but I actually have to get up there first. What's happening to me? I think I have to jump up this way. The stage, like, it's a cool idea, it's just the only thing is, it's a little bit hard to tell where I can stand and where I can't, and sometimes it's a little hard to just, it's a little hard to see what I'm doing. Just because it's like, I don't know, the foreground and background looks a little samey. Like, see that in the background? Like, that's like literally the same thing as what's in the foreground right now, and I don't know. It could be like a little blurrier, or maybe like a little duller or something, so you don't... It might just be me. But, you know, I tend to mix things up occasionally, and I don't die a lot of times because of it in this stage, but there is a part a little bit later that's a little annoying. But let's see, where are we? We're headed like straight up now, huh? And there are a lot of invisible springs all over the place too. So if you ever don't see where you're supposed to go, just run around for a bit, and odds are you're going to hit a spring and it's going to take you to where you need to be. Also, I love that revving up animation for Bark. That's just, that really adds a lot of character to this character mod. Wait, no, oh. That just makes me a little sad right there. I guess it's not gonna take too long to get back there, but I feel inadequate now. Not this time, though. I was ready for you. And I totally don't think I needed to do that, but you know, I don't care. I'm having a fun time running through secret special stage zone with Bark. And honestly, this mod looks really nice for Bark. Bark looks fantastic, and Bark was never really my favorite hooligan, I have to say. It's always gone to, like, Fang and Bean. Bean especially. It's because I loved how, like, goofy he was in the comics. But, Like, I don't know, there's just that one frame that I always remember of Shadow holding a knocked out Bean the Dynamite, and he's like coming up to Sonic and he says like, "Happy birthday, Blue Hedgehog, I cleaned your lawn for you," or something. And it's just like, wow, he just beat someone up because he was outside Sonic's house. I mean, the guy is literally insane. So there's no doubt that he probably would have been up to something mischievous. Also, that was, yeah, that's good. I like that. No, I don't. But now we can return there with the gift of knowledge, which means we are stronger than we were before. And as Bark, a very strong boy, any additional strength is very much appreciated, because now I'm pretty much invincible. This bit here, though, it's a little annoying if you, like, because if you fall all the way down there, you end up dying, so it's kind of like you gotta make sure to not fall all the way down there, and it's pretty easy to fall. Now we have this Danger Town, USA stuff. But now that we're through all the danger, we have, yet again, Heavy King trying to take things that don't belong to him. Which, I mean, you know, this has happened in the past, of course. Bark ain't gonna let him take his friend's car, though, because, you know, he probably has a few more payments on that thing. If that thing gets taken away now, it's gonna be very unfortunate. Fang's gonna have a lot of money to pay. And, you know, the cops might not side with him because he's a thief. And honestly, he might not be able to go to the police anyway because he's a thief. So he's just losing out on a car, and that's just not hunky-dory in my mind. So close. One more hit, right? Of course, yeah. Why not? Yeah, get on out of here. Don't you know that thievery is not cool? Alright, here we are in Special Stage Zone, Encore Mode. And, immediately it might be saying, hey, wait, this is an Encore Mode, it's not any different color-wise. I don't know if maybe that'll change later on, but, these spikes definitely were not here before. As far as I am aware. I don't believe they were. Yeah, no, and those retracting spikes definitely weren't there, so they're basically going for, like, a hard mode version instead of, you know, the regular Encore, like, change it slightly and then change the color a whole bunch. Ooh. It looks like Fang is the right choice for the Encore Mode version of this because he is mighty and he can just skip out on all these spikes. Oh dear. Oh, please. Except these ones here will still murder you to death if you're not careful. That's a little tricky. I kind of like that section. That's neat. Oh, you thought. You thought, and I thought for a second there. Didn't think I was gonna stop in time, but I forgot about that spike shield. That is a lifesaver, literally. Oh, jeez. So yeah, I don't know if we need to go through the entire thing again, but it's basically what we've already seen, except a lot harder. And it's got a lot more spikes, so you gotta kind of watch out what you're doing. But I'll let you go through the rest of Encore Mode yourself, because I think that'll be fun. Go look at all the death traps. Have fun, okay? Have a fun time on me. One other thing this mod does that I am eternally grateful for is that it adds in a Mirage Saloon Act 1 for Mirage Saloon, so you don't need to play the Sky Chase segment, which is fantastic. So thank you so much for that. That's fantastic. And also, there's his little drop sprite. Didn't know he had that one. But, you know, I just thought I'd show Bean off just in case you wanted to get your Bean fix a little bit more. And, aside from that, we also have some little new touches in Mirage Saloon Act 2. See how happy that duck looked while he was falling? Alright, so, you might remember this from the Angel the Gamer's Mania video. But, instead of Heavy Magician turning into Bean, Bark, and Fang, Heavy Magician now turns into copy Bean, Bark, and Fang from Sonic the Fighters, because they were all featured as playable characters. So the cool thing about this mod is it's striving to put in a whole ton of references to games and stuff where the Hooligans have appeared. And I think that's a great idea, because that's kind of like what Mania was to begin with, just like a huge reference fest for people that love Sonic games. So if you love the Hooligans, this is going to be the mod for you once it is all finished and done for. But as it stands right now, you can still check it out and play it, just in a, you know, it's a pretty unfinished state, but there's some stuff to look at, like I showed off here. And like I said, you could always check out that whole Encore Mode level. Just because I didn't doesn't mean you can't, so that's something to look forward to, if I do say so myself. So I think that's all I'm going to show off for today, so if you like this video and you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell, follow my Twitter, and join the Discord to keep up with more Sonic Mania Plus mods and other things that aren't Sonic Mania Plus mods, because I do a lot of things. I'd also like to give a big ol' thank you to my current sponsors, Stefan R3, Emeralds, God's Right Hand, Game Masters, Drawbits, Kenneth Gutierrez, TJ McNee, Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles, Mytron, Atlas Requiem, Random Indolent, Henry S., Rob Morrison, Mega Trafficone, Creative, and Mike TGC. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring, it really means a lot. If you have any interest in becoming a sponsor yourself, please make sure to check out the link in the description for more information and all the benefits, such as being shouted out at the end of every single video and stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.